When we talk about the possibility of a Panasonic Lumix S1H II, it's worth remembering how the original S1H shaped Panasonic's identity back in 2019. That camera wasn't just another addition to the Lumix lineup, it marked a turning point. It gained immense respect across the filmmaking community for its professional-grade video capabilities and even achieved Netflix certification, a rare honor for a hybrid camera. It symbolized Panasonic's deep commitment to serious filmmakers and became a reference point for how mirrorless bodies could bridge the gap between cinema cameras and compact stills shooters. But after the release of the Lumix S1II and S1X in 2025, many started to wonder whether Panasonic's pure video-focused line had quietly faded away. Fortunately, recent whispers suggest otherwise. Rumors are building around a new video-dedicated flagship, a true successor that could redefine Panasonic's position in the professional filmmaking space. While nothing has been confirmed, the hints are strong enough to spark excitement and discussion across the industry. One of the most intriguing rumors centers on a 16-megapixel full-frame global shutter sensor. If true, this would mark a massive technological leap for Panasonic. A global shutter captures every pixel simultaneously, unlike traditional rolling shutters that read line by line. This means motion artifacts, jello effects, and skewed verticals during quick pans or fast-moving shots could finally be eliminated. For handheld cinematography, drone filming, or gimbal-free movement, this improvement would create a smoother, more organic look. The lower 16-megapixel count might seem modest compared to cameras like the Lumix S1RII, Canon EOS R5, or Sony A7RV, but Panasonic appears to be prioritizing motion quality, readout speed, and dynamic range over sheer resolution. For filmmakers, that's a trade-off that makes perfect sense. According to early details, this sensor could offer over 16 stops of dynamic range, paired with a new V-Log2 gamma curve and color processing inspired by ARRI's cinematic tones. That's significant because Panasonic's V-Log has long been praised for its flexibility in post-production and close resemblance to high-end cinema color profiles. With this next generation, the company seems to be pushing its color science closer to ARRI's industry-leading palette, known for its natural skin tones and filmic contrast. Additionally, the ability to load up to 39 custom LUTs directly in camera could make on-set monitoring far more practical, allowing filmmakers to preview the final look while shooting instead of waiting for post-processing. Of course, combining a global shutter with a wide dynamic range and low noise performance is no small challenge. These three qualities often compete with each other. Faster readouts tend to reduce sensitivity and dynamic range, while cooling and processing demands rise significantly. Panasonic will need to engineer an efficient thermal system and high-bit depth processing pipeline to ensure that the S1H II can perform consistently under professional workloads. Moving on to the core of what makes this camera so exciting, the video specs. Reports indicate that the Panasonic Lumix S1H II could record 4K at 240 frames per second using the full-frame sensor with no crop. That's a remarkable achievement because it preserves the full field of view while delivering ultra-smooth slow-motion playback. In addition, there's talk of 5.1K recording at 120 FPS in open gate mode, potentially with internal ProRes RAW support. If Panasonic manages to deliver that, it would put the S1H II in an elite class. Open gate recording provides more flexibility in post-production since you can reframe vertically or horizontally for multiple formats, ideal for filmmakers creating content across cinema, streaming, and social media platforms. The codec flexibility might be another strong point. Users could reportedly choose between ProRes 4444XQ, ProRes HQ, and ProRes Proxy, allowing for a balance between quality and storage requirements depending on the production scale. This range would make it suitable for everything from high-end commercial shoots to quick turnaround YouTube videos. However, this kind of performance comes with a critical question. Can the camera maintain stability at such demanding frame rates without overheating? Panasonic has a reputation for solid thermal management, thanks to its active cooling systems, but prolonged 5K RAW recording could push even their design limits. Many filmmakers will be watching closely to see whether the company can ensure long-take reliability in extreme shooting conditions. Stabilization has always been one of Panasonic's strongest areas, and the S1H appears to continue that tradition. Early reports suggest 8.5 stops of in-body image stabilization IBIS paired with an enhanced active IS mode that would make handheld shooting smoother than ever, especially for solo creators or those who prefer a lightweight setup without gimbals. Panasonic already leads the industry in this area, so an improved system could solidify its dominance in real-world stabilization performance. Another major upgrade is said to be the introduction of phase hybrid autofocus. This combines phase detection and contrast detection AF for faster, more reliable focusing, something Panasonic users have long requested. Autofocus has historically been one of Panasonic's weak spots compared to Sony or Canon, but with this hybrid system, the S1H could finally compete head-to-head in terms of tracking speed and accuracy. For documentary filmmakers or run-and-gun shooters, this would be a game-changer, minimizing focus hunting and improving overall shooting efficiency. Shutter performance could also see a jump, with rumors pointing to an electronic shutter speed of up to 1/1,200,000 of a second. While that extreme speed won't be used often, it could come in handy for capturing ultra-fast motion or controlling exposure in bright daylight without ND filters. Panasonic seems to have thought carefully about storage and workflow as well. Dual CF Express Type B card slots and external SSD recording support are expected, offering flexible data management for heavy ProRes or RAW files. The ability to record internally and externally at the same time could give filmmakers redundancy for mission-critical shoots, a must-have feature in professional environments. On the thermal side, the S1H might employ an evolved version of the S1H's active cooling system, this time with better dust sealing and quieter operation. This refinement could make the camera suitable for both studio and outdoor use, balancing performance with durability. In terms of lineup positioning, the rumored S1H would stand apart from the S1II and S1X, which are designed as hybrid stills and video cameras. The S1H by contrast, feels purpose-built for filmmakers, closer in spirit to the Sony FX3, Canon R5C, or Blackmagic Cinema Camera 6K FF. Yet, the inclusion of a full-frame global shutter gives Panasonic a unique advantage that none of these rivals currently offer. While the FX3 excels in low-light performance and the R5C delivers impressive 8K resolution. For filmmakers who shoot, grade, and deliver cinematic content daily, the Panasonic Lumix S1H could become the most exciting camera to watch in the coming year. Whether it's the allure of global shutter technology, buttery smooth slow motion, or ARRI-inspired color science, this rumored flagship seems designed to reignite the passion of creators who demand excellence in every frame. Whatever happens next, one thing is clear: Panasonic seems ready to reclaim its place at the forefront of professional mirrorless video cameras.